life. It can really get to you, leaving you confused.
All of the bad things are happening.
Sad.
And cancer is a thing.
Worried. Sometimes just switching off can make you feel better. But other times...
I just need to get away.
You might decide to go to a health retreat. Most of these retreats don't pretend to be anything but an oasis of tranquility, complete with infinity-edge custom-designed lap pools and smiley people who bring you freshly squeezed juice. Lots of juice. Maybe even juice from the Juice Master. Where you can sit on your bottom, look at your bottom, and have water blown up your bottom.
Shh, just let the herbs and spring water do their thing.
Tranquility!
And hey, that's cool if all you're after is a relaxing getaway and squeaky clean bowels. But some retreats go a whole lot further and promise
to address deep-seated or ongoing emotional and psychological issues,
post-traumatic stress disorder,
severe ongoing anxiety and depression,
bipolar,
eating disorders and addiction.
I mean, if you looked hard enough, you could probably find one promising to deal with any physical or emotional issue that holds you back. Oh yeah, there it is. Now, if you search online for mental health retreats, the top results will probably include Beat the Blues, Palladium Private and Fountainhead Organic Health Retreat. They're all actually the same place, Fountainhead, Australia's leading retreat, which sets Fountainhead apart from all these other leading retreats.
Based on the Fountainhead method, the Palladium Private program offers a highly effective educational approach to recovery.
Since 2002, Fountainhead Retreat has been offering holistic treatment for all those serious mental illnesses we mentioned earlier. They use something called the Fountainhead Method, TM, which was developed by the retreat's founders, Wayne Parrott and Michelle Mark, and is apparently used by health practitioners nationwide. Now, Wayne has since passed away, but Michelle is still with Fountainhead, and the retreat continues to run on a compelling legacy. Fountainhead's endorsed by the Anti-Depression Association of Australia and the Australian Depression Institute, and all of their life coaches have been trained at the Mentoring Institute of Australia. The retreat's founder, Wayne Parrott, even received an award from the Commonwealth Government for his work. But some of these credentials seem to be pulled from you know where. The Australian Depression Institute was actually established by Fountainhead founders Wayne Parrott and Michelle Mark. They also founded the Anti-Depression Association of Australia. So when Wayne and Michelle were interviewed by the ADAA about their programs, they were effectively talking to themselves. So how would you describe your work? Oh, well, it's brilliant. 5 stars. And their life coach trainer, the Mentoring Institute of Australia, was founded by, you guessed it, Michelle Mark. Although it is accredited by the ADA... Oh, yeah. As for that award from the Commonwealth Government, the Prime Minister's office told us it's not an award from the Commonwealth Government, just a certificate of recognition from local Senator Mark Kerner. Even Prince Philip would knock that one back. And wherever those psychologists and doctors nationwide using the Fountainhead method are, and Fountainhead couldn't name any, none of those doctors or psychologists are actually at the retreat. And as for Fountainhead's founders, they weren't doctors or psychologists either, although Wayne was educated at the School of Life, which at least is one institution he didn't found himself.
It's a boy! And the graduate!
Thanks, Juice Master! Now, none of this is to say that Fountainhead doesn't have some very happy customers. It's just that those testimonials are a lot easier to find than the negative reviews which seem to have been taken down. Fortunately for us, the internet never forgets.
Fountainhead is certainly a weird retreat in a charming and picturesque location.
Under no circumstances give these crystal munchers your business.
If you're suffering from a mental illness, give this place a miss. Should you be thinking of going here, I would highly recommend you don't.
This place is an absolute joke.
Fountainhead says anonymous complaints are useless as a tool for measuring client satisfaction. Each to their own, I guess. But one thing we can all agree on is that a stay at Fountainhead truly is life-changing, in that it's life-changingly expensive.
The 28-day program costs $31,000.
$1,000?
And don't think that money buys you luxury.
If you're looking for Versace, this may not be for you.
Too right. We've calculated that if instead of this package, you did a different DIY Versace retreat, including a room at the 5-star Palazzo Versace Hotel on the Gold Coast, with 3 meals a day, and a daily massage, and a daily session with a qualified clinical psychologist, and a daily colonic irrigation, you could get all that for under $1,000 a day. Although Fountainhead does point out...
You cannot compare the program content.
Oh, and one more thing. They say if you're on prescribed medication when you attend the retreat, you must stay on it. Here, here, and here. And here, in their response to us, which you can see on our website in full. But one former guest we spoke to says Fountainhead didn't follow that advice with her.
I was made to check in my prescribed anti-anxiety medication on arrival at the Fountainhead retreat. It was supposed to be given to me each morning, but sometimes staff forgot and I had to chase it up myself. Meanwhile, the naturopath I was taken to as part of their program provided me with an alternative herbal liquid called Blues Buster Remedy. I was supposed to phase it in as a total replacement for my prescribed medication within 6 days. I tried it and suffered withdrawal symptoms as a result. But when I asked to see a doctor, I was told that would be an extra cost. Although I was advised I could see the naturopath again for free.
The president of the Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Psychiatrists says products like Blues Buster Remedy
are not only ill-advised, but potentially dangerous.
And that phasing it in as a total replacement
would be
not in line with any evidence-based method of reducing medication use.
Fountainhead denies staff discourage guests from taking prescribed medications or being aware of this happening and say,
It is not our policy for a client to be told they would be charged extra to consult a doctor.
You know, not everyone can spend weeks checking up on a business's credentials and ringing up the Prime Minister's office to see what certificates mean.
I know, but there are a few red flags to look out for in the mental health field, including grand promises of life-changing transformations in very short timeframes, exorbitant fees, trademarked methods or therapies, and relying heavily on testimonials. In fact, registered health professionals aren't allowed to advertise by testimonials. If you see a combination of these, it's worth asking a GP what they think. But hey, if you've got 30 grand to spend on a retreat, you might get something out of it. Fountainhead reckons you will.
The Fountainhead Retreat is an ethical and well-regarded educational centre which provides programs for people in need of non-medical solutions to improve their mental well-being. We are proud of what we do and what we have achieved for more than 6,000 Australians.
If you do feel like you need to see a professional about your mental health, your doctor is a good place to start. Not Dr. Google, your GP. They can help put you in touch with a reputable psychologist, psychiatrist or counsellor. They can even put you onto one of these, a mental health treatment plan, which entitles you to a Medicare rebate for up to 10 individual and 10 group psychologist sessions per year.
Do they cover colonics?
No, mate. Just make sure you
know your size!
First up, there are no regulations for people working as psychotherapists, counsellors, therapists or life coaches, meaning you could find someone with a university degree, years of experience and membership of a voluntary professional organisation, or you could find someone who's done a 3-day course on the internet.
You totes need some cats.
And specialises in bushflower essences.
And some kangaroo paw.
Now, it's important not to get the psychotherapist confused with these guys. Psychologists and psychiatrists are regulated professions with minimum qualifications and standards, with a whole range of approaches to therapy. But only psychiatrists are doctors who can prescribe medication. None of this is to say there aren't systematic problems with the mental health industry in Australia, but you can at least check psychiatrists and psychologists' registration status by searching the APRA website. The important thing is you find someone who provides the treatment that's right for you.
I prescribe you cats.